The top stories: indefinite ban of 12-kilometer road stretch from Sawambung to Sabolmang via KB in Far East called by ADHOC Committee over non-fixing of road begins today. While a lot of efforts must be put to meet settled tribe demands, other communities must not harm, says MLATH Radisha. Traders Association Tamenglong appeals state government not to inaugurate FCI godown at Tamenglong, Kunjao without same percent completion. Today's national seminar on NAT 2020 and higher education through Indian languages begins at Manipur University's Court Hall. India reports 226 fresh COVID cases along with 2 fatalities due to the infection in the past 24 hours. Hello, good evening. You're watching PONYTV English News. I'm CHRISTINA LEIVON, and now the news in details. The indefinite ban of 12-kilometer road from Sawambung to Sabolmang via KB road in Infal East, called by ADHOC Committee over the non-fixing of the road began today. It is said that the ban will last till the aforementioned road starts getting fixed. The residents supporting the ban blocked the road. Residents who were in favor of the ban barricaded the street. Other forms of transformations, excluding those needed for school, healthcare, and ceremonies, were halted when a group of police led by the OC of Sabolmang police spoke with the people who had called the ban. They were informed that the ban would end if the works minister, the chief engineer of the PWD, or another senior officials of the department came and had a conversation with them. Talking about the ban, ADHOC Committee convener Ningthaujam Langamba Meitei said that despite numerous promises made to fix the road even in assembly, none have been implemented so far. ADHOC Committee had declared the ban as passenger services transportations and school transportations had stopped. He said that the committee will not talk to anyone who cannot take responsibility of fixing the road, whether they are MLA or social workers.
House ki leader man lam house pass to hai ba se sem de ngai su le te sem ga su le adu bo ipa deski mai ge ji yam nu si jarba khoi ge respected sir birena house da thada ba thong ba adu gum ba social media da public ta paw da kai da loi na ma parja khoi ma khangna ba mai ge song gi lambi si di amma ta ngai ba lambi ni hai ba lambi si phibam phatta ba na maru ar kan da semi ni hai na hai ga le ba se hujik paw ba semi da na le ba gi mara ga sida committee mayam si punjal lerga da kai si ge share so amadi organization club ki organization mara paibi amadi parja mayam punna i ho si lambi semi da ba ya de hai da na khoi ga si gi i ho si sanction jabani.
As part of the ongoing demand for the inclusion of Meitei or Meitei in ST list, Settled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur STDCM stormed at Herok SC MLATH Radisham's resident today and submitted the memorandum. Speaking on the matter, MLATH Radisham stated that as Manipur is a state with many different communities living in it, we should not just think about ourselves. While we must put a lot of efforts to meet STDCM demands, other communities must not be harmed. If the STDCM demands is negatively affecting another community, we must work to identify the root cause and address it. He asserted that he will make an effort to talk about the matter with a higher authority. Meanwhile, STDCM was unable to deliver the memorandum to Thanga SC MLA TH Robindro since he was not at home in Kangempali.
Mayamni Panava Kawai is a support of our Pando can of lady. And a way of Havato Atopada Mushopiano. I give Panava in Manamato, I get Hanava and never in the Soposiano. Was it Settled Tribe Demand Committee? A quick it's announcing a quick mineral Mayam things. Sigi interest of Sokabida. A quick demand of Matara, mutualism, and you can avoid entirely. Because a harmful Sukan among Malaysia. So Aduki line up with some in Rakanda. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯐꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯐꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯟꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯒꯗꯧꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯁꯔꯟ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯦꯛꯇꯦꯁꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯦꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯆꯠꯂꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯄꯥꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯈꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯈꯛꯇꯪꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯐꯪꯗꯧꯅ ꯃꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯁꯣꯛ ꯑꯄꯟ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯐꯪꯕꯗ ꯋꯥꯒꯅꯤ.
Traders Association Tamenglong has appealed to the state government and district administration not to inaugurate FCI Godown at Tamenglong Kunjang, Tamenglong Ward number 10 without saying % completion. The Traders Association Tamenglong along with the media team today inspected FCI Godown and found incomplete work like the main entrance gate, incomplete fencing and surrounding wall, dirt wall, retaining wall, security barrack, toilet, and found that some building floors are cracked. The main issue is the approach road to FCI Godown that needs repairing and widening as heavy trucks would not be able to transport ration to the Godown. Speaking to the correspondent, the Traders Association Tamenglong member Isaiah stated that they welcome the development project taken up by the government, but he urged that the state government and district administration to complete the work before inauguration. Reliable sources say that FCI Godown Tamenglong is scheduled to inaugurate on 17 December on the opening day of the State Orange Festival 2022.
Ngasi se media gi through dagi mayam da appeal ma thamjage aduga pawnung khara takpi ga haibi ge maradi FCI gi Godown si hajik kana samsa lere taga thabak si am phajana press lere adubu wakhan ma budi loidaba thabak mayam si ubu si da khoi wakhan mare aduna masi gi thabak tongpham thopa tawdaba thabak yam se loisan phawbudi noi tawbudu haibi si khoi na dum thamningi thabak loisan dabida noi tawbu si khoi na supam bamdre maduna masigi mudangda concern contractor mayamna masam lagi duty tabsan tawbiu awat apa sing jeng biu aduga sarkar na su mijeng tasan ju habisi thamjege.
A two-day national seminar with the theme NAP 2020 and Higher Education through Indian Languages begin today at Manipur University's Court Hall. The seminar was organized by Commission for Scientific and Technical Terminology CSTT, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education in collaboration with Manipur University's Department of Library and Information Science. On the first day of the seminar, CSTT Department of Higher Education MOE Chairman Professor Giris Nadcha, Manipur University Vice Chancellor Professor N. Lokendro, Manipur University School of Humanities Dean Professor N. Aruna, HOD of Department of Library and Information Science MU Professor C.H. Ibohal and CSTT MOE New Delhi Assistant Director C.H. Binodini and many scholars were attended. Speaking about the seminar, CSTT Department of Higher Education MOE Chairman Professor Giris Nadcha said that it is admirable that English is the primary language of communication in a nation with many other languages. The Commissions for Scientific and Technical Terminology, however, has taken on responsibility for educating students in scientific and technical terminology in various languages as a part of the initiative launched by the central government to teach higher education in various Indian languages and has ensured that the students have the opportunity to avail it.
Even IIT Delhi does not know that we have done good work of dictionary building in engineering. And AIMS does not know that we have done a good work of building a medical dictionary. So we have not marketed ourselves very well. We have not been marketing ourselves. So this is where we have lacked seriously, in last 60 odd years or so.
Modi Battalion under the aegis of Headquarter Aigar South foiled some smuggling of drugs in Chandel district yesterday. Based on specific input regarding the move of contraband items in LEIVON, Chandel district, a special operation team was launched. After carrying out specific search of the area and road site, the party discovered a bag concealed under thick vegetation. On examining, it was found that the bag contained 15 soap cases of brown sugar. The seized 15 soap cases contained approximately 600 grams of brown sugar worth rupees 42 lakhs. Seized contraband was handed over to Technopal police station for further investigation. According to an order from the Deputy Commissioner Bisnupur, it is come to light that many herds of cattle from nearby villages and municipal areas of Bisnupur district are seen either blocking the National Highway 150, causing inconveniences to the public as well as vehicle plying on the highway or straying in the paddy fields and destroy seasonal crops, due to which occurrence of road accidents or other mishaps and disturbances to the farmers have become common. So all the owners of such domesticated animals are informed to keep them in proper sets or feed them at suitable grazing ground under the supervision of a cattle herder in order to prevent any untoward incident. Any person violating the nations shall be liable to be punished. Time for a short break. Keep watching.
Nungairaba Pausel, Sky Hospital and Research Center Private Limited ta Malim Sinba Thunga Sak Khangnaraba cardiologist, British Clinical Excellence Award Phanglaba, Dr. Shyam Kishore Laidiking Bamgi Heart ki OPD, Ningthau Kabadagi, Thangja Phauba Yengzari, Matamna Ayuk ki Pung Mapal dagi, Nungthil gi Pung Ama Phaubani, Nongmagi Akaknaba patient Masing Tara Phauba Khak Yengzari, Sor Honba Waba, Thabak Naba, Mihul Chang Naidana Chongba, Kok Ngauba, Oningba na Chingba symptoms Laidaba Miyoi Singna, OPD booking idamak phone number 8415934236 natraga 700582019 da call tawirau. Aduga heart attack amasung collapse tawraba patient singidamak 24 hours ki emergency service thamjari.
Welcome after the break. To recognize and promote the tireless work of youth volunteers, Nehru Yuva Kendra Chandel observed International Volunteer Day IVD 2022 on the theme Solidarity Through Volunteering at Semco College, Chandel today. The celebration was jointly organized by NYK Chandel, SVEEP Chandel, and SS and NCC units of Semco College. During the program, Dr. Kilon, Principal, Semco College, talked on importance of volunteerism, and DYO NYK Chandel, Michael Mate, spoke on NYKS programs SVEEP SSR 2023. As a part of the program, a quiz competitions was held on constitutions and elections. Later, SVEEP t-shirts were handed out to the youth voters of the district. Welcome address and experiences of being an NYKS volunteer and youth club leader was given by NYV of NYK Chandel, Mercy Haukip, and spoke on the opportunity of paying homage on birth anniversary of Srimati Indira Gandhi at Parliament Hall of India as part of paying homage to national leaders on their birth anniversaries, a joint initiative of Lok Sabha Secretariat and Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Similarly, Nehru Yuva Kendra, Thobal SVEB, NO Thobal, and NSS Unit 1 of Kangabok Higher Secondary School also observed International Volunteer Day at Kangabok Higher Secondary School, Thobal. NSS program officers Atokpam Siam Chan talk on importance of volunteerism, and DSCYP members NYK Thobal, K Lokendra spoke on NYKS programs and SVEEP SSR 2023. NYV Vagas Muhammad highlighted IVEP intensive volunteer enrollment program to the youths. Rongmei Naga Council Assam RNC and All Assam Rongmei Naga Students Union AARNSU has expressed their heartfelt thanks and gratitude to the Chief Minister of Manipur for granting their request for exempting from the preview of inner line permit system to the indigenous Rongmei community and as a whole the tribal who were originally from Manipur but settled in other states. In a joint press release, it is also mentioned that the favor given to them will surely contribute to the initiative of Chief Minister to bring peaceful and harmonious environment in Manipur. They also expressed their immense pleasure to Hill Area Committee Chairman Dipu Gengmei, who sincerely helped them to bring the amicable solution. As observed across the globe, World Soil Day, WST, was also celebrated with the theme Soil Where Food Begins at KVK Training Hall today, organized by Krishi Vigyan Kendra, KVK Thobal. In today's function, Oil Palm Mission Manipur consultant MS Kaidem Horticulture and Soil Conservation Thobal District Officer Mutum Nabachandra and KVK Thobal Senior Scientist and Head Dr. S. Jesmarani were also present along with other members. As a part of the event, 130 soil health cards were also distributed to the beneficiaries of Kakching and Thobal District. Later, a technical session were also conducted. MS Kaidem stated that a spoon of healthy soil contains billions of soil microbes. The more of soil microbes present, the healthier the soil will be. He also suggested using organic product farmers should maintain the guidelines mentioned in the stroll card and should consult the scientists of the department while using the fertilizers.
This soil samas amada leibasi billions of microbes yawe. Pithibida leiba mi masingdagi samas amada yawe soil samas amada yawe microbes ne masing yam haire. Adu taragadi masi yam leiba makai aikoi ki soil healthy odini. Masi yam leiba makai pambi ki masinjak sumdagi pambi doli. Ada pambi regadi aikoi yenda haba phangoli aikoi sinjak sana doli.
World Soil Day 2022 with the theme Soil Where Food Begins, organized by CHRISTINA, began. Kendra Chandel was observed today along with the farmers of Chandel and Chapikarong at Kendra Conference Hall in Lambung. The program was attended by Ann Munal, Meitei Assistant Conservator of Forest Chandel, Dr. A. Aminta, Head KVK Chandel, and Dr. K. Sonamani, SMS KVK Chandel. Ann Munal Meitei stated that fertile soil is like the skin to the Mother Earth. Fertile soil serves as a form of protection for the Mother Earth is a manner similarly to how skin seals the human body from numerous unknown diseases. In the past, having clean water, pure air, and a forest was considered to be a decent environment. But today, people know that no life can thrive on the planet without excellent, healthy soil, and thus World Soil Day was started observing since 2014. Fertile soil absorbed 3% of carbon dioxide released from air and 2% from plants, which help in maintaining the climate change. Fertile soil preserve 25% of the biodiversity, which help in producing fertilizers as well as yield. Rahul Chetri, the primary suspect in the Dibrugarh University ragging incident in the Tinsukia district of Assam, Lekapani, turned himself in the police today morning. After Anant Sharma ragging incident which horrified the whole state of Assam, Rahul had been evading arrest for last 11 days. According to Dibrugarh Additional Superintendent of Police Rahul Chetri, turned himself into the Lekapani police and was then taken to the Dibrugarh police stations for questioning. He further said, along with Rahul, 5 others have also been arrested in connection with Dibrugarh University ragging incident. Anand Sharma, a first semester student of Dibrugarh University in Assam, jumped from the 2nd floor of the PNGB hostel after being unable to bear the brutal physical and mental torture by senior students of the university on November 26. India recorded a total of 226 fresh COVID cases along with 2 fatalities due to the infection in the past 24 hours, bringing the country's overall COVID tally to 4,46,73,618. According to the data shared by the Union Health Ministry, 319 have been recovered in the last 24 hours in India. The total death toll in India stands at 5,30,630. The 2 fatalities were recorded from Kerala. The total active cases have declined to 4,434 in the country. The recovery rate is recorded at 98.80% as per the data. According to the Health Ministry, 219.94 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Now let's look to the headlines once again. Indefinite ban of 12-kilometer road stretch from Sawambung to Sagolmang via Kaibi in Imphal East, called by ADHOC Committee over non-fixing of road begins today. While a lot of efforts must be put to meet Sadhu tribe demands, other communities must not be harmed, says MLATH Radeshi. Traders Association Tamenglong appeals state government not to inaugurate FCI godown at Tamenglong Punja without same percent completion. Today's national seminar on NAT 2020 and higher education through Indian languages begins at Manipur University's Court Hall. India reports 226 fresh COVID cases along with 2 fatalities due to the infection in the past 24 hours. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us.